Hello friends. So if you're watching this video, it's because you've either purchased our Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation or you're contemplating it. And then also if you're looking to learn how to use concealer every day. So there's a couple of reasons you might be watching this video, but let's get right into it. So liquid foundation, Mineral Touch. This is a liquid to powder foundation. It's mineral based. So that means it goes on really light and airy. It's not heavy. It's not creamy. It comes with like a little dropper. I don't even know what you call this, but it comes with a dropper. And it is designed to give you buildable coverage. So it's not going to be a one and done if you want full coverage. I usually tell people to just start with 3 to 5 drops and then build from there based on the look that they want to achieve. So if you like a more light and airy look, use less. If you want a more full coverage look, use more. I apply my foundation with a brush, a kabuki brush. I do have a brush that you can get at Walmart, a Real Techniques brush. It's just their foundation brush. I think it's like $7. I can send you a link. Message me if you want to know what brush that is. But let's get started, okay? I'm going to show you how to put this stuff on. Okay, so you have your bottle. Grab it out of your makeup bag, grab it out of the box. You're going to want to shake it for about 30 seconds because it will separate in the bottle. So give it a good shake for about 30 seconds. Then you're going to squeeze the dropper. And then I put the foundation right on my face. You can put it onto the brush if you wanted to, but I just drop it right onto my face and apply it this way. I need a little bit more. But I do a drop and then I use the end to kind of move it around, otherwise it'll drip. And I don't want it to drip because this will stain your clothes. So then once you have it on your face, I just take it and blend it out. And now the number one thing that I hear about this foundation from clients and customers is they comment first on the smell. It smells really light and airy and flowery. And then 2, they comment on how nice and light it feels on their skin. Okay, so now I forgot to mention that I do already have my primer on, so you're going to want to use a primer with this. Younique's primers are amazing. They have a hydrating and just like a regular. And I use both regularly. There are some drugstore versions. If you have specific skin issues, I can direct you to some of my faves, but I really love Younique's. I've only now just recently started trying different ones, and I always end up going back to Younique's, so make sure you use a primer because that's going to help hold the makeup in place and it's going to make sure that it lasts all day long, okay? So now that I have my foundation on, if I wanted a more full coverage, I would go back in with another layer. I like this because I also use concealer. So now here is the next step. Concealer. Use the smallest amount possible with this, please. Please, 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 okay? So it comes in this tiny little tube. This is an opaque concealer, which means that you can't see through it. So it's not liquidy, it's not light, it is like a cream. And I'll show you how much I use. But that is how much I will use under my eyes. And then I'll add more if I need to. But I just put it on my fingers and then put it under my eyes. And then I'll use the brush once the concealer's warmed up a little bit. I'm going to use a touch more because I want to actually put this on my, so again, just the tiniest amount. This tube is going to last you forever. I put it on my chin, down the center of my nose, and then on my forehead. You don't want to use too much of this, and this is why I apply it with a brush because it blends it out really well. Instead of like a beauty blender that just kind of like sucks it all up. But I apply it with a brush so that it blends it out and evenly, and you get a really nice amount of coverage that way. So then I just use the brush to blend that in all over my face. And again, I love Younique's concealer. I go between Younique's concealer and the Tarte Shape Tape. I use Tarte Shape Tape on clients because I find that there's no surprises with Shape Tape. Like, I can just quick throw it on, boom, boom, boom. I don't have to worry a whole lot about how I'm gonna set it and that kind of thing. It works well with all skin types. This concealer works amazing with all skin types. If you're really, really oily, make sure you use the world's smallest amount. And then also, I like to set it with a powder. So this is just the Airspun, Coty Airspun. It's at Walmart. You can get this whole container for like $6. But then I just use a powder brush and set my under eyes. That way it doesn't go anywhere. If you have, ooh, I'm out of focus. Okay, if you have a lot of under eye creasing, or you have some wrinkles under your eyes that you don't want to highlight, don't put the concealer all the way up under your eye. You can just put the concealer here. You don't have to go all the way up under your eye like I did. Just put it along the side of your nose and then down onto your cheek, okay? That will help not to highlight your under eye creasing. If you happen to have a concern with products like settling into any of your creases or wrinkles or fine lines, okay? So, now that my whole face is set, I go in with bronzer and just warm up my cheeks with bronzer and blush. And then I throw in a lip color and mascara, and then I'm out the door. So, I hope you liked this video. I'll post like a before and after. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. But again, liquid foundation, amazing. Start with less, build up to more. It's a liquid to powder. Give it a good shake before you use it. Apply it with a brush or put it right on your face. Blend it out. Decide if you want more. Concealer, start with the world's tiniest amount and build from there if you want. And let me know if you need any help, okay? Have a great day. Bye.